Now from Coors Field at the foot of the Rocky Mountains, MLB The Show is on the air. Opening day is here as we get the new good matchup between the LA Dodgers and the Colorado Rockies. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. Joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
The game's count starting now. It's opening day. It's the show. And it's coming up next. Marquez gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
Into the box, Mookie Betts. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch coming. Here it is. And the first pitch of the ball game is taken for a called strike one, and a new season of baseball is underway.
First pitch, 2-10.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Our temperature not quite 60 degrees, 59 here at game time this afternoon. Here comes the 1-2. He got him on strikes.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner. No balls and 1 strike. One out, nobody on. And he misses with it, 1-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Batting third, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a first pitch knuckle curve is a called strike. 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
Nope.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Lifted in the air out towards left center.
On the run is Tapia.
He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. One hops over the wall, and he can just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Seager at second with 2 down. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2 out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, Dero, you touched on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning and not have to show all of your pitches and empty out the bucket. That 2-out double right now, he's going to have to buckle down to try to keep this game scoreless.
Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. Into the bleachers and gone. Cody Bellinger puts a pair on the board with that homer. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
Well, we'd be doing you a disservice if we didn't employ Show Track to show you that home run again. No doubt one of the most impressive long balls we've seen. That ball was screaming off the bat, and the projected distance comes in at over 480 feet. Wow, that's tough to top.
Here now is Will Smith.
The catcher.
As he'll take a look at ball 1. Two out, nobody on. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
Hey, I know that's the first time he's shown the changeup here, but we're in the first inning. He's kind of emptying the bucket. He's going to see what he can go to get these guys out in front later in this game.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
High and deep down the left field line, and it's a foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch, and it's fouled away. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up A.J. Pollock. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Nope, that's down.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Fouled off. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 3-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 3-2. Fouled away. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 2-0 LA. And now in the box, Raimel Tapia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Raimel
Now here's the pitch. Pitch on the way.
Ball back outside.
And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 1-2. Misses for the second ball. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. Driven nicely into the gap. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he will make it there as the Rockies are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He's got 4 hits and 10 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. One 0 count. Here it is. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
Just hung in there on that one. The next 1-2 pitch. Ball 2. Kershaw delivers a 2-2. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Payoff pitch home. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. A runner at second, nobody out. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Trevor Story steps in now as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. One pitch on its way.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. 1-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
They'll try again, 1-2. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
So that'll bring up C.J. Cron as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike one. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw, he's 0 for 4. Hampson on second, Story at first, one gone. Right side, reined in. To second for one, onto the pitcher covering, and it's in time, a double play, and here's Max Muncy. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And it's fouled away. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
1 and 2.
Back up the middle. Story plays it in on the first, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting eight, the second baseman, Chris Taylor.
No one on with one down, and in to hit next it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a ball, 1-0. One out, nobody on. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Count is 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Story scoops it up, and there's out number 2. Base is empty, 2 away, and up next will be the pitcher Clayton Kershaw. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Fouled off. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
Nope, outside. I got to count 2 and 2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Still 2-2. Now the pitch. And another foul ball. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Another 2-2 offering. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. The bouncer to the left side. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They still lead it 2-1. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Ian Desmond.
The center fielder, Ian Desmond.
First offering on its way. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as you'll take a look at strike 1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out.
pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Elias Diaz the next to hit. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, they're certainly letting you know as an offensive unit that they're going to be patient. As a pitcher on the mound right now, you have to recognize that and start attacking in the zone early.
Now the 2-1. Got him.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Into the box now, Colton Welker. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
From the belt, the pitch. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Bellinger's in pursuit. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game.
When it left the bat, I thought the outfielder had a beat on it. Gave it a heck of an effort, going high for it, but he just can't bring it down. The run came across to score, and he's safely at second, hoping his teammates can return the favor.
Plate now, Raimel Tapia, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. Marquez stands at second with 2 gone. This will be fouled away. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Fouled away. commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get, and that, of course, is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Rockies do get a run in the inning on this RBI double. We've played 2, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. Here's Mookie Betts as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Now that's popped up. Welker in foul ground. Makes the play. 1 away. Next to dig in, Justin Turner hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And here's a sinker that causes him to back away as that just about got him.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
And a high strike there. It's 1-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The 1-1. Swing and a liner. Desmond is there to put it away for out number 2. Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time. Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Now here's the pitch. And he's way off balance with the swing there. A bouncer to the left side, but the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
He's been making it look real easy out there. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles. They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in because he looks locked in for this one.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. A couple of RBIs for him already and a chance for more here. Two balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
2-1 after the foul ball there. The set and the 2-1.
That's outside.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. So they can't make anything out of a 2-out double. We're back at Coors Field in just a moment. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his Cubs' offensive output to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Garrett Hampson.
Number 1.
Now the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. The throw down to first, 1 away. So 1 away now in the Colorado third, and that'll bring up Charlie Blackmon. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
Swung on but fouled off to the left. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. Here's the first pitch.
Ball that's outside.
The 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch.
2-1.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
And he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Blackman leads off first with one away. And he fouls this one off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Set to deal on 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time.
3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
And the payoff pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Betts on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out. Next up is C.J. Cron.
C.J. Cron.
He's set. Here it comes. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Kershaw now on 1-1. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. Two and two.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. The throw to first is in time and the inning is over. Rockies strand 1, and after 3 it remains a 2-2 tie. And stepping in, Will Smith worked a walk his first time up. Now the pitch.
Ball.
The 1-0. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. 1-1. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, I know they say this is not the place you want to work up in the zone for fear of home runs going out of Coors Field. But I'll tell you what, maybe he's enticing some more swing and miss up there. Maybe going to work a little bit more north and south today.
Fouled off. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. He stays alive, still 2-2. Now here it comes.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his own, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
And he finally puts him away here as he strikes him out after an 11-pitch at bat.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
To the plate now, A.J. Pollock, as he'll swing and miss at a first-pitch slider at strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first-pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. High and deep down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. On the ground to third. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down. Next up for Los Angeles, Max Muncy. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now here's the first offering.
Hey!
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
To 1-2 now. Now the pitch.
That's ball 2. I got to count 2-2.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Bounce down the third baseline. This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Up next, Chris Taylor grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Muncy leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Another one sent foul.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game. Just pounding the zone.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Chris Taylor, a 2-run shot. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's going to give the Dodgers a 4-2 lead.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
So now to the plate, Clayton Kershaw. And it's fouled away. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This one's flared toward left center. Story ranging into the outfield, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Julian Fernandez answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in the outfielder, Ian Desmond.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Whoa, that pitch is out.
Change up low, 2-0. And now a called strike that time. As the zone expands a bit here, it's 2-1 now. And the pitch. Swinging a ground ball to third. Goes in time, and that's out number 1. 1 out, bases empty. And that'll bring up the catcher, Elias Diaz. First offering. Got him reaching a bit too far after that one. It's strike 1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate, Colton Welker. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Pollock giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. Still down by a count of 4-2. is Justin Turner. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Justin.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Here's Corey Seager as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
And this is into the alley, and he might be looking at his 3rd double of the game.
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his 3rd double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
So here's Cody Bellinger, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 delivery.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 2-0 home. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Here it comes. The 3-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Ready with the 3-1. Line, but speared on a hop on to first, and there were 2 down. Digging in will be Will Smith. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Yep, that ball went out.
Good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. 3-1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
3-1 pitch. Strike two, swinging.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. One left for L.A., but they still lead this one 4-2. Chris Owings will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
He's hitting for the Rockies. Number 12. Red. Owings.
First pitch of the AB now.
Yeah. Oh, that's okay.
Fastball swung on and missed.
1-2.
Well, that's a surprising late swing on a heater, middle cut right there. In a fastball count, he's going to have to turn it up a notch.
A swing and a ball into the corner that hooks foul.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. In now for Colorado, Raimel Tapia, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. The pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
The 1-0 delivery.
Hey! Nope, outside.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Hey!
2 runs, 3 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and up steps Garrett Hampson to bat. From the stretch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Tapia stands at first with 1 out. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch fouled off. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Into the bleachers and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
once in a while, the speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. It was a walk in his last trip. A 1 pitch on its way. Pitch is popped up. Smith moving to his left, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping in now, Trevor Story. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. And here in just the 5th inning, this will be pitch number 100 here.
Boy, pitch count up near 100 right now, D-Row. And this is when you try to get to a good starting pitcher. Right now, looks like he's running on fumes.
Yeah, the manager's got to get a couple people up in the bullpen right now. One ball hits the gap. They get runners in scoring position. This game could be out of commission.
3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
He loses him on ball 4.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Here's C.J. Cron now. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
First delivery to him. Pitch out. 1-0. Nothing doing. Kershaw comes set. Here it is on 1-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Throw over to the bag. A little dirty, but he's back in safely. Count the pitch. 2-1 now. A runner on first with 2 away. Again, another foul ball. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart in the 5th with the go-ahead run on base. Didn't work the required 5 for the win, but he could still be hung for the loss should that run come around to score. Dustin May is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. Ian Desmond will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes.
Nope, that's a ball.
A ball and no strikes. The 1-0.
2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs. He's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. The walk would be good here, too.
Ready with the 3-0. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Next to hit is Elias Diaz, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1.
One and 0. Here it is.
Outside, that's a ball.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Swung on. Missed. 2-1. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2. Colton Welker would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. Ready now is Colton Welker, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Ball 1, no
3 runs already home here. A ball and a strike. The set and the 1-1. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Okay, if you're in this lineup right here, game on, boys. I know he's got power stuff, but if he's going to come middle of the plate, you better be ready to pull the trigger.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Crone at third. Desmond over at second. Diaz at first. 2 out in the inning. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Payoff pitch on its way. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases-loaded jam. 5 innings complete. It's the Rockies 5 and the Dodgers 4. Robert Stevenson takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 29, Robert Stevenson.
So now into the box is A.J. Pollock. His prior history versus this arm, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. And now the first pitch. Breaking ball down around the knees, laid off and called a strike. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Count is 1 and 2.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 4 runs, 6 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. The 1-1. Pretty well hit. Deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Here comes the 1-2. Gets him looking up around the letters.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box, Chris Taylor, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. One and one.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Josh Fuentes is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. First pitch of the AB on its way. And a curveball in for a strike. Pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit to third. Turner has it. Throw to first is in time for the first down. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Raimel Tapia, a hit in 2 tries for him so far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
1 out, nobody on. 2 balls and no strikes to Raimel Tapia.
2 balls, no strikes.
Outside, 3-0 now. Garrett Hampson will be next. Here it is, the 3-0.
Hey!
Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Garrett Hampson will stand in again as we flash it back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Now here's the first offering.
Oh.
The 1-0 home. Just missing here, 2-0.
2-0.
Did get the call there, but you can't let that bother you. Just have to say, so what? Make another good pitch.
3-0 now.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose.
Nope.
But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count. The ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind an account like that, though.
Now it'll be Charlie Blackmon for his career in this matchup. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch of the AB now. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we're going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Behind 0-2 now. Hampson, runner at first with 2 gone. Into the corner and slicing foul. Sent on the ground out to second. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Rockies 5 and the Dodgers 4. Carlos Estevez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 54, Carlos Estevez.
Zach Rex will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. has a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Outside, 2-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Set, and the 2-1 pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And he will get in there with his first big league hit, a double. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Zach Rex has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Next for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Here's the first pitch.
Off the plate, ball one.
Looking for a productive at-bat here. Get that runner from second over to third.
No one out with a runner at second. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. Ball and 2 strikes now. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Grounded to third. He's right there, and there's one away. Now to the plate, Justin Turner. Lifetime in this matchup. He's a .375 hitter. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, and it's 0-1.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
From the belt, the pitch. 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball, close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Grounded back up the middle, reined in. Throw gets him, 2 down. Tyler Kinley will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Your attention, please. number 40, Tyler Marcotte.
Here's Corey Seager, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Popped up. Welker is under it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Dodgers lead one, and the deficit holds at 5-4. Corey Knebel is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. Last half of the seventh here, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Trevor Story. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball well outside.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Knebel is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that could cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
The Rockies shortstop in front with a 3-1 count.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The 3-1 pitch. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
When you're leading by one run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead. Give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference. So double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
In now, C.J. Cron, as he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Now a spin and a throw back to second. A dive, but he's back. And he fouls this one off. Story leads off second with nobody out. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
At the plate now, Ian Desmond, as as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
To the plate now, Elias Diaz. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Comes set, the 0-1.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. 2 out here and a runner at second. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Ready with the 1-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third. Cody Bellinger will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Set and the pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And this will bang up against the wall. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap into right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Into the box now, Will Smith. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. And that misses 1-1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. Fouled off. Now another 1-2. Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. So stepping in is A.J. Pollock, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
0-1 for count.
Comes set and the 0-1. Misses. That's ball one. Bellinger, the runner at second with one away. And he takes ball two, and it's 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Swung on and missed, strike three. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Michael Givens will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jose Brasino will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Striding in is Max Muncy. Base knocked to the outfield, could score the tying run from second. First offering on its way.
Outside,
off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Ready with the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Chris Taylor would be next. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Next, here is Chris Taylor in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Now the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2. Struck him out. So a masterful job of being thrown into the fire and getting the big strikeout to end the inning. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Blake Trinan will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Gavin Lux is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. So here is Colton Welker, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And Now the first pitch.
Ball.
One and 0 pitch on the way. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Stepping in now, Jose Brasino, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Trinan originally hails from Kansas. He was selected in the 7th round back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
This is on the ground over to first. Throw gets him 2 down. The Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, Raimel Tapia struck out in his last trip to the plate. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. On the move is Pollard. But he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know, it one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
So now to the plate, Garrett Hampson. On the bunt attempt is popped up. Trinan is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. No damage done after the 2-out triple. Back with more on opening day after this. Scott Oberg comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 45. Scott.
New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Gavin Lux. Now the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
One of my pet peeves in the game. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. You're all over the heater. How are you late on that fastball?
This one is launched. Look at this. And as Dodger fans have heard for years, she is out of here. A solo shot down the line in right, and we are tied again.
And some guys just have a knack for the dramatic. He comes up in a big spot and just cranks one out of here to even the score. Not a bad time to hit your first homer of the year, huh?
In now, Mookie Betts. as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Here it comes, 1-0. Line drive to left. And call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues, middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
For the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. At the plate now, Justin Turner. This will show bunt, but pull it back for ball one. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. The 1-1 pitch. And he pops up the bunt attempt. And he'll just put it in his pocket. It's an infield single. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out. Daniel Bard is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Now for the Rockies, number 52.
To the plate now, Corey Seager, as he'll take a look at ball one. Lifetime against this particular arm. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. The only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Now the 1-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-strike offering. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. Three-run home run down the line in right as they open up an 8-5 lead.
Hey, with one swing of the bat, that closer better get ready. He's going to be doing some work in the bottom half of this inning.
Into the box now, Cody Bellinger. He'll swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Stepping in once again is Will Smith. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball,
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. There's one at 97, and all he can do is foul that one away. One and 2, here it comes. Hit back up the middle, fielded cleanly, and there are 2 away now. Next up, A.J. Pollock. In his career against this pitcher, he's a perfect 2 for 2. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
0-1.
Now the 1-0.
Yeah.
Here's a little chopper up the middle, scooped up. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as the side is retired. So, boy, the wheels really came off the bus here in the top of the 9th as a huge 9th inning rally has totally changed the complexion of this ballgame. Part of the order 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. Dodgers out in front, 8-5. Kenley Jansen is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. At the plate now is Charlie Blackmon. He'll lead it off against Jansen, who tries to close the door in this one.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Set and the 1-0 pitch, and it's fouled away. The 1-1 home takes a pitch for strike number 2, and now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Pollock looking up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him as they cut it to an 8-6 ball game.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
At the plate, Trevor Story. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses down below the knees. Base is empty here with nobody out. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, can't get on first base if you strike out.
So now to the plate, C.J. Cron. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
The 1-0 home. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next two guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Into the box, Ian Desmond, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Rockies center fielder looking at a 2-0 count now.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
2-0 count. The pitch is laid off, but in there for strike one. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double. So now the possibility of a pinch hitter comes into play, and if that's the case, here's what the Rockies have remaining at their disposal. Into the box now is the Colorado pitcher, Daniel Bard. And with absolutely no bullpen arms left, this is going to be their guy until the game is over or until they decide to roll some position players out there on the mound.
Obviously, this is never a position you want to find yourself in as a manager, Matt, but it does happen from time to time, and maybe I should start getting that old shoulder loosened up.
There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now an 8-7 ball game. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had one in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that one hit.
In now, Colton Welker. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first is going to be in time for the final out, and the Dodgers move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over. A close one, 8-7 is how it finishes today. Los Angeles came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Blake Trinan claims the win out of the pen, his first. Kenley Jansen wraps it up for the save, his first of the year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 8 runs on 12 hits, no errors.